Welcome to the Keep Yappin podcast. My name's Aaron,
And I'm Rahiv.
and I can't lie, I'm battered today. I got back from London at about like four, half four yesterday, this morning. I don't know what's going on, and yeah, we're filming the podcast.
One thing I was thinking about the last couple of weeks is being previously I used to go sleep at different times, be able to
Mm.
wake up. But recent times, bro, bedtime like 10 o'clock I'm in bed most
Fully,
days.
bro. Can I drop something even crazier? Standard weekday, I'm not out of the house in the evening. All right, come home from the office leave the office about 7, so have something to eat. I'm getting into bed like 9:30, chucking on a bit of anime, and then going to sleep at about latest 11:30 nowadays.
Do you know what my one is? It's just like I'll get home, watch something while I eat, and then once the football's finished, that after the football's finished, give myself like half an hour to get ready for bed, and
And
I'm
it's
I'm
bedtime, bro.
I'm I'm gone.
I tell you what, I can't do all nighters anymore.
I can do it. I can just keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
That's
you're a freak. That's why.
no, that's just because within myself, I can't lose to myself.
No, if it's a thing of like, okay, I've got to stay awake because blah blah blah. Like I don't have a choice. Then I can do it. But as in like when I say I can't do it, it's in like I can't deal with the aftermath of an all nighter anymore. Like it used to be, bro. I remember back in college, I could stay up on TikTok
COVID time.
all night and then wake up and not wake up, get up, have a shower, and just walk to college like it's nothing.
I
Yeah. And then I just need a nap after college when I come back. That was it.
I think when you're 18 to 20, that age period, you can live off maybe half an hour sleeping
Yeah,
or naps. You can
but
live
you
off
can.
naps.
I'll be honest. You can just go. You can literally just go at 18. I think it's 16 to 18.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel
16
like
to
I feel
18.
like you. I feel like you're energy wise. You're in like this like prime of you got so much energy for everything. Whereas I came home at half four. I had about 8 hours sleep still, and I'm battered, man.
No, but here's the thing: you've got your own circadian rhythm that
Yeah.
you set yourself. So now I've set it. Maybe because I'm employed now. I
Stop
said
flexing on
it.
people, bro.
You're gonna get some
There's a
pay
guy
up.
who came off Indeed to watch this podcast who's pissed right now.
There's someone applying on jobs on Indeed listening to this podcast. I'm
And he's
like,
like, raw, Ryan thinks I'm a brokey.
you're gonna get this someday. No, but so you set it. For example, now I've set it to like 10, 11 o'clock. If I'm not in after 10, 11 o'clock, I'm tired.
Yeah,
So
100%.
then I have to wake up before 9.
But I also find, I don't know if this is just me. So let's say I fall asleep around half 11 midnight most nights, yeah.
Yeah.
If I stay awake too long after that, I get like another burst of energy and then I can't go to sleep for another like 5, 6 hours.
My worst one is like if I'm tired downstairs, get upstairs, get ready for bed, wash my face, brush my teeth. Without jump in bed,
You're awake.
it's like I hate it. I hate that. It happens too
Yeah.
much though.
You know what? It hasn't happened to me for a while, but the odd time that it does happen to me, I'm pissed. It usually happens to me the night before like something big as well.
Or night for something big, I can't sleep. I hate it.
Too excited.
Maybe I just got too much adrenaline. But one
Mm.
thing while we're on bedtime, before we move to the next segment, yeah, is do you ever remember watching CBeebies when younger and then like at 6:30 it used to cut off? That
Yes.
used to get so scary. I used to be like,
You know what?
what are I gonna do now?
I used to feel like I was doing something wrong by being awake.
Yeah. I was like, why are they shutting it at this time for?
But you know what's mad when we're talking about bedtime is it's bedtime for pedophiles now. There's been a precedent that's been set. Prince Andrew, strict of his titles, the dirty bugger,
It's homeless.
good, technically homeless.
Technically homeless.
Of course, it's not actually because when you're rich and you're super wealthy like these aristocrats, these you're obviously not going to get punished for these things. But
But how? Why take that many
at least we don't
years?
have to call him Prince Andrew. Now we can just call him Dirty Andrew.
No, but I didn't realize this whole time, yeah, that the victim.
Mm.
She killed herself last year.
Which victim? Because
But
there was
well, the one
many. The
the
main one that came out
yeah, the main one who
about
came
him
out.
and Epstein. The
To
blonde
to
girl.
to be honest,
That the blonde girl that there was a picture of them two.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
can clearly see that she
She
was a
killed
violent.
herself.
I heard something on the news that one of that. I don't know if I was like. This thing, I'm not giving him too much attention. He doesn't deserve my attention. I don't look up to someone like Prince Andrew.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves a good beating. I think.
You know what? We need to see a podiums of top three princes in the
I fully thought you were gonna say
UK.
we need to do a podium of top three predators,
Talk about predators.
top three pedophiles.
You know, because you're a pedophile, let's get into Am I the Asshole of the Week?
Because pedophiles are assholes. that's
No,
that's
they
that's
understood.
what Ryan was
They
going for there.
understood this. They
Okay,
understood what I was saying.
I'm just clearing it up.
All right, let's
It's
move on.
totally subject matter. As you said, you're employed. We want to keep it that way.
Move on to the next segment, man. Just move on.
Let's get into the episode.
Here we are. Welcome to Am I the Asshole of the Week? I don't like saying the whole thing. I like just saying ITA because I think people understand it by now.
I like saying AITA. I don't really like saying the word asshole. I feel like it's such a like vulgar term.
But the way we say it sounds like Americans are asshole.
Asshole. Am I the asshole?
So who is the asshole?
All right, let's find out. So for this week, AITA for refusing to tone down my wedding dress because my sister is insecure. Now, Ribe loves a good familial dispute. I, 27F, am getting married next spring. My sister, 25F, is my maid of honor. She's been struggling with her body image, and I've been nothing but supportive. Last week, she asked to see my dress. When I showed her, she went quiet and then said it was too revealing because it has a low back. She asked if I would pick something less attention grabbing because she doesn't want to be overshadowed in the photos.
Hold on. So she's the one. The insecure one is
The maid of honor.
the maid of honor.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the one writing? It's
The wife.
the bride.
The bride, sorry, yeah. I told her gently that the wedding dress is about me, not her, and I'm not changing it. She cried and said I'm prioritizing vanity over her feelings. Now she's threatening not to be in the bridal party. My fiance thinks she's being unreasonable, but my mum says I should compromise for peace. AITA for refusing to alter my dress for her insecurity. I'm sorry. I do not think she is the asshole at all in this situation.
I don't think either are an asshole.
I'm sorry. If it's let's say this right. Let's do it in different terms, right? Say you're getting married.
Yeah.
It's your wedding day.
Yeah.
And I say, Ribe, can you not wear that suit because I'm I'm kind of not gonna look as good in my suit. So can you not wear it because you're gonna make me look bad in the photos?
Yeah, but here's the my
If you don't throw that microphone at me, like I don't know what you're doing. It's not my wedding day. Why does it matter what how I look and if I'm being overshadowed? In fact, I would go as far to say it's your wedding day. You should be overshadowing people. Why are
I
people
get
trying to look better than you on your wedding day?
people who overdress for someone else's wedding is crazy. It's like when someone else wears white to a lady's
Yeah,
wedding
yeah,
who's wearing
yeah.
white.
That's
That one's
crazy.
crazy.
Or
At what colors you
you,
wear?
you know what I've seen once was I went to a wedding. I didn't actually know the people getting married, typical Asian things,
Yeah.
and there was a big palaver because the groom's family walked in, and his sister walked in like a little bit later, but not with the rest of the family. The groom's sister, she's wearing her like
Wedding dress.
where basically it must have been her wedding dress. It's like a bright red lehenga, the whole shebang.
Okay, just 1 second to the some viewers.
Oh yeah,
Like Asian weddings, what red is like
Oh yeah,
seen as
so
white, more or
so
less,
yeah, yeah. So
for women
at like
versus
a non-Asian wedding, I'm imagining,
white's the main color.
it's always like lady wears a white dress, right, and then the man wears a suit. In Asian weddings,
The red,
usually it's like more often than not, it's red.
red, white, or cream sometimes. I see.
Green has been coming up a lot recently.
No, but
Okay, we're not here to talk
let's
about
think
bridal
it. No,
fashion.
red is
Red,
like white.
yeah,
Red is like
red
white.
is like white in white weddings.
Okay,
Yeah,
carry on your point though.
and yeah, I remember it kicked off. The bride's sister was like screaming at her, saying like, "Why have you done this?" and blah blah blah, because she was trying to make the wedding about her.
Okay, going back to the point though. So
Yeah,
let's break this down.
let's break it
So the first thing we got to break down is so the sister her insecurities.
down.
So the bride has acknowledged that look she has a lot of insecurities and like she's going through her own
She's got
journey.
body image issues, is how she put it.
Okay, cool. The fact that so at least she understands that. But then now the second point I want to get to is whether how much the bride values her wedding dress. We don't know this. Like, is it as important? But obviously, like for most brides, that's like the most important thing.
I
But
feel I always like to acknowledge. I feel like a lot of girls, I'll say, from like when they're young, marriage is made out as such a big thing, and like
and the
having
dress
like a
is the icon.
beautiful, pretty wedding and a beautiful white dress or a red dress or whatever dress is like that's like the thing to them. A wedding for most people, not just women, but for most people, is like the biggest day of their life. So I do understand it being so important to them.
It's kind of perspectives because I don't think the sister's been an asshole. I just think her own feelings have been heightened for she thinks she's a lot more important to the wedding, but like
No, but I
it's a
do
weird
think
one.
she's been the asshole
I don't.
because for her to say the words, let me pull up the exact
I just
quote.
think she's being ignorant. Like she's been really ignorant
The
by not
words the
valuing what
words
the
she
thing.
said was it's attention grabbing and she doesn't want to be overshadowed in the photos. It's not your wedding. You're meant to be overshadowed. It's also in this girl's case my wedding. So yes, I am going to be attention grabbing because the day is about me.
Okay, look, there's two things to happen. Two things that can happen.
Go on.
So the first thing is they either go. She has to go direct. She has to be like, look, end of the day, it's my wedding. I'm gonna wear
Mm.
whatever I want. And to be fair, it's up to you what you wear. Because then look, she's laying out on the table like, yeah, you can wear whatever you want, but it's my wedding, and I'll wear this, but you can wear what you want. So then you're allowing her to have like, okay, you know what, I can wear whatever I want. If she wants to outdress her sister, the bride, let it be. So then she kind of lets herself out. The second thing is
Mm.
you just tell her to like shut up. Oh, you come to our wedding, behave.
Yeah, so her sister's saying if she wears that dress, she's not going to be part of the bridal party.
Well, she go to the wedding though, right?
Yeah, but I think that means I think her not being part of the bridal party means like she's just going to go there and sit in the crowd.
She's got a shark. Like whole wedding.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just sat there.
At least she's part of the wedding. Like at least she hasn't gone and said, "Oh no, you can't come then" or something like that. Like
Yeah, the thing is, I think I personally do think if you think that someone else's big day is your big day, you need to chill out and you need to get a grip for yourself.
okay, now let's factor in. Yeah, imagine if the sister that was actually the dress that she wants to wear in her wedding in the future, but she's trying to get there, so she's insecure at her body, but then she's ended up that's the dress she's aiming for, and that she'll wear on her big day one day. But guess what? The bride's taking the dress. It's just I'm putting it out there.
But you just made your own thing up. You basically written a fan fiction about the AITA, bro. That has
We got
nothing to do with what. All we could do is go off the information we're given.
look. I'm trying to give her excuses. There's not many excuses I
Yeah,
can
because
give
she's an
her.
asshole.
Okay, let's put it on like red. amber green for the asshole kind of rating.
Oh, I like that.
So like
I actually like
out of
that.
five, no, actually let's go out of five because a green asshole doesn't make sense. Uh,
Well,
one zero to
well,
five,
it depends what you
I'm
aim
gonna
with.
go what one for an asshole, 1 out of 5 for an asshole.
1 out of 5.
Yeah, so 20% asshole.
I'm gonna give it a two and a half.
Yeah, I kind of. No, I think 2.5. Like she's done something on the wedding day. That's 2.5.
Nah, because I'm looking
Yeah.
at it and I'm like, you are an asshole. Like because you think that this day is about you. This day is not about you.
This scenario is salvageable.
It is salvageable, but it's salvageable by you saying, okay, it's not my day, it's my sister's day. I'm gonna stop being an asshole.
But look, if she's a good sister, I think she changed her dress. But then it depends how old she is. We need to factor in how old she is. We don't. Does
So
that
she's
know?
27, her sister's 25.
Oh, I'm siding with you know.
Come on, bro.
I thought,
Exactly,
I thought
bro.
if she was like 18, 16 or 18, like her older sister's getting married and like she maybe
Yeah.
have like a bit thingy, but yeah,
I
25.
understand body image issues are probably hard to deal with. You're a grown woman and this is your sister's wedding.
But it's not her wearing the. If it was, if it, are you sure you read that right? Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not? She's picked out the dress for them for
No.
her bridal shower,
The
and then
sister.
that's revealing. Then I'll
So
be like, you know what?
so let's give them names. Yeah.
Shaniqua and Janice.
Which one's which? Shaniqua's the bride.
Okay, Janice will be the
And Janice is the sister, yeah?
sister. Yeah,
Okay, so Shaniqua's picked out a dress.
too long of a name though. It's
Yeah, I know. Shan has picked out a dress.
and Jan.
And Jan says to Shan, oh, that dress is too revealing. It's too attention grabbing, and I don't want to be overshadowed by you in the photos. I personally think Shan should have told her to shut up and just bought the dress anyway.
Yeah, I think she should buy the dress anyway because like when you find the one,
100%.
when you find the one, it's like when you're shopping for clothes,
Yeah,
but on a
man.
different level. It's like next level
Yeah,
because like
because
it's
it's
a
like you're only
big
gonna
day.
wear this like once, but it's also like one of the biggest things for you in your life.
You know what Jan should have done? You know what she should have done? She should have been like, she should have made the excuse a bit different. She made it out like, no, don't do that. It's too revealing. That's quite offensive. That is. You know what I think she should have done? She'd been like, she would have went like, that cost quite a lot, but we could get something else, and then you could spend more on the honeymoon or
I
something like
think
that.
she should have just been like, "Nah, I don't like it. I don't think it complements you well enough. I don't think
I
it
don't
does you
think
justice."
it matches your figure.
Nah, because
Now
then
let's just
again,
go back into
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
She probably
I'm
said
talking
that.
about you. You just make her think that the dress isn't good enough for her. You're like, oh, but look, like, honestly, I just don't think. I think for you, as beautiful as you are, you should wear this or you should wear that.
No, thanks, man. Oh, you don't have to. You know what? I'm not gonna wear that dress anymore. We should wear the same dress. That imagine like the bride wears the same dresses. That probably does happen. Bride wears the same dresses like all the thingy.
All the bridesmaids.
I've seen that before, you know. Or maybe in the entrance videos. Maybe I just thought the bride was one of them because she came in alone.
Uh,
Anyway, I think we can
I
round
think
that up.
that's
You know,
enough for this
yeah.
week. Yeah, I'm pretty sold.
Hopefully, Prince Andrew ain't invited to that wedding.
Dirty bugger.
That's too old. 25, 27, too old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too old for old dirty Andrew.
Andrew. Anyway,
That's
cut.
enough for
Let's go
this one.
to what would you do?
What is that? The next segment? What
That
would
is
you
what
do?
that is next segment.
Let's get into what would you do. Let's get into what would you do.
So this week I've got a really, really good one.
Mm,
I think a lot of people could relate to this one.
okay.
Now, you and someone close to you have had a phased falling out. After a few weeks, you realized you were the one in the wrong. What would you do?
So I'm imagining we've not been. So a friend of mine, we've had some kind of disagreement. I'm assuming the argument probably escalated a little bit, and then we haven't spoken since, and a bit of time has passed, and then I've realised, crap, I was the asshole in that situation.
the way I put it out is that you two were sending indirects,
Yeah,
maybe in a group chat or when you were out together in like a bigger group. But then you at the time thought, oh, why is he sending for me? But then he's thinking like this is getting heated. But then only after like a couple of weeks you realized, damn, I was the one who insulted him first and set off the fight, set off the kind of distancing.
yeah.
So now what would you do in that situation? Are you gonna
I'm a pretty humble guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'd hit him up. I'd be like, "Yo, bro, it's been too long. Let's get together." And then in person, I'd just be like, "Yo, by the way, I know we had that kind of like tiff a few weeks ago or whatever. My bad, man. Looking back on it, I was a bit of a waste man, and I see how I kind of set things off."
I'm FaceTiming them. So I'm putting the same to you. I'll FaceTime them and be like, I'll send a message that, are you free for a quick call? FaceTime them and just kind of iron it out and put my apology out there. But I think, guess what? I was thinking it comes down to an age thing because I feel like in your teenage years, happen that this situation happens a lot where
Yeah, in your
you phase
teenagers, that's
out.
like the end of a
No,
friendship.
no, but you phase out, but then no one would address it, and
Yeah,
like you just don't speak, and then like that's it,
yeah,
friendship's
yeah.
done. Whereas I feel like the older you get, the more
With
you're like,
emotional maturity.
yeah, I think the more you realize, you know what, just send a text message. It's not like that deep. I still think people our age. So we're 22.
22, yeah.
Uh, people our age, there's some people who are just like, you know, if I haven't messaged them, just not going to message.
I think it depends on, you can't take yourself too seriously in the idea that you're never wrong. All of us are always gonna be wrong about things, and it's not that deep, man. And I think like if you got good friends and if you've done something wrong or if you've done something to upset your friends, not only should they be able to come to you and say, "Hey, you've done this," or "Hey, you were in the wrong in that situation," but you should be um, humble enough to go to them and say, "Hey, I think I was wrong in this situation, and I'm sorry."
So now here's something I want to put out there. So imagine you don't realize now. So I know this question says
Yeah,
you realize. Now imagine if you two both don't realize, but you have that phase falling out where like neither of you are addressing anything, neither of you are just and just stop speaking for a while. Are you going to just out of the blue just be like, let's address this? Don't know why we've stopped speaking. Let's
it
address this, or are we going to
then it depends on
go
how I
forward?
look at that person. So if that person's very, very close to me, like very close to me, then I would be like, okay, you know what? Even though in this situation I don't think that I'm wrong, I can swallow my pride and I can sacrifice my ego a little bit to save and maintain that friendship. I don't mind that as much. It's not deep to
But
me.
that all depends on like anyone you are close to. You're always going to remain in contact, and you're always going to feel
Yeah,
the ease to always message, regardless. Like it's not an ego thing. But here's the thing: when
that
you're like
next
just
tier
friends,
below.
the
Yeah, yeah.
tier below friends, you do end up just being like, you know what? Maybe I won't start,
It depends, but like you
go.
said, if I
It's
think
an
if
age
I
thing,
think
isn't it?
I'm in the right, then I'm not gonna reach out.
It's a weird one because now I've got to the age where I'm like, it's just literally just a message. Like, it's
It
genuinely
depends.
just a message.
You know what? I'm really bad at these. It depends on, because I think in like specifics. It
Yeah,
depends on how like who the person is, how I feel about that person. Because
true.
some people, I'll be honest, if I have that kind of interaction with them and then they stop talking to me, I'm kind of just like, oh, thank God.
But then, okay, this is another conversation. You know, like people are just like draining to message, but then like they just give you one word answers, constant one word answers.
Mm,
They're not giving you substance.
I'm terrible at texting. I can be like that sometimes.
No, I'm a pretty good texter. I'd
You're
say
a very
like
good texter.
I maybe because I always just like I like having the conversation and like I think people look at me in terms of maybe the opposite in terms of like how this guy still keeps conversation going on.
You know what? I do a really bad thing in that I feel bad if I leave someone undelivered for too long. So like let's
Yeah,
say let's say you're messaging me about the podcast, yeah. And even though I'm very busy, yeah,
yeah, but this is business, bro.
yeah.
It's strictly
Okay, I'm giving
business
the example. Let's say you're messaging me, right?
about food. Yeah,
about food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very busy,
Yeah.
but I also don't want to leave you undelivered for too long because I don't want you to be like, oh, like welcome for my man. So I'll respond to you whilst I'm busy, but because I'm busy and I'm not processing what you're saying as well as I'd like to, I'm giving you like crap replies. Whereas it would be much better if I just didn't reply to you there and then and I actually waited for an appropriate time for me to sit there, read your message, process it, and then give you a proper response.
I think as an adult, so now I've got a time limit. So the time limit is about 24 hours.
Mm.
I think that's my time limit to respond to someone. 24 hours. I don't know what's your limit in terms of like you get a message and like what's the limit you give to give a response?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because like when I was younger, it was like within
Depends
the
on the
hour.
again. Depends on the person.
Yeah, you are. You know what? You are right. But I think going back to this discussion, it's kind of it happens so often. I don't think people
Yeah,
realize.
I think it is important though. Like sometimes if you really care about someone, and this isn't just friends, this is like family as well. This can even be relationships. If you really care about someone, and you think about okay, this thing that we argued about, is it deep enough for me to lose this person who I really care about? And if it's not, I my advice to you would actually be swallow your pride, be the bigger person, like reach out that hand and save and maintain that relationship for yourself.
My final verdict is just in general. I think people should just reach out to people, even if they haven't spoken to them to ages. I genuinely think, yeah, like I like when I receive like a message or a call from someone I just haven't spoken to in ages. I'm like, you know what? It's kind of nice to hear someone
Mm.
different. So I feel like a lot of people they just hear from the same people over and over again, and then like not boredom. I'm trying to think of like
It's kind
you
of like
a cloud
your life becomes a bubble.
and like a cloud though as well, a
Yeah.
cloudy bubble. No, it does become like a cloudy bubble because then like you're talking to the same people, you're doing the same thing over and over again, same job. Life kind of goes that way. Whereas like when you have constant people new, you don't have to be best buddies with everyone.
Mm.
It's just general chit chat, like general like how you're doing, where you are in life. It's just like you know when you're out in the shops or like out on the streets, high street, and you bump into someone you haven't seen in ages.
Oh, that's the best, man.
And like you just you have that kind of general interaction. I think more people should just reach out. So yeah, reach out to us on the Keep Yapping podcast. I'd say
Yeah, and make sure you don't reach out to old men like
Prince
Prince
Andrew.
Andrew.
So that kind of gets me to my next. What would you do?
Okay. If your next what would you do is Prince Andrew related, I think I know my response.
Nah, but your car stops in the middle of a railway. You only have time to take your partner or best friend of 20 years out. What would you do? That's a really good one, by the way.
This
So
isn't a
it's
what would you do, this is like would you rather.
this is what would you rather? Yeah.
Oh, I
So
don't
so
like
would you
this.
rather your partner? Look, there's no year like specific because obviously people be with different people for different amount of times. But your best friend of 20 years, you can only take one out, and then the other one, unfortunately, you're gonna watch
For
them
me, it would
get
have to
their
be partner.
you're taking the partner
Yeah.
out.
And I'd be surprised if my best friend wouldn't say the same thing about his partner. Bro, your partner is like you gotta deep it, yeah. As amazing as like good friendship and brotherhood is, there's a reason it's called partner. That's your partner through life. That person's gonna be there to with you when you brush your teeth in the morning. They're gonna know what kind of toothpaste you like. They're gonna know every single thing about you. In a lot of cases, at least for me and Rob as well, hopefully in the future, our partner will be our wife, the potentially the mother of our kids. Yeah. Now, I know my kids can do without an uncle. They got enough uncles. They can't do without a mom. They need their mom.
You're saying partner.
Yeah.
My smile kind of says a lot. See, you and your best friend for 20 years. 20 years, you can't replace 20 years of memories. You can't replace 20 years of building a bond that like no one can replace. Because guess what? The partner, they can leave you whenever. And Roy Keane once said like he got asked
Okay,
about tattooing.
your best friend can betray you whenever.
Yeah, but was my partner there in the swings when we were kids in the park.
Was your best friend?
Best friend would have been there, bro.
Have you had the same best friend?
I've had friends
That's
since I was
weird.
like 4 years old. You know,
And you're still friends with them?
still friends now.
I don't have any close friends from back then.
I still have close friends.
Like, as in, like, they're like your boys, like, you chill with them and that.
I speak to them for like often, and like I even like
You
met them
link up with
up,
them a
linked
few
up with
times a
them
year and kind of thing.
at least twice a year. Yeah,
Oh, that's actually sick, man.
that's
I'm actually
kind of
happy with
that's kind
that.
of
That's cool.
maybe my single that's the same best friend because like that's in my bubble right now. But then I feel as if like I feel it's a lose lose. It's a lose
Yeah,
lose
obviously.
regardless.
Obviously it's a lose lose.
But I feel like here's the thing: like your best friend's there for you regardless of everything, man. Whereas your partner, yeah, your partner did a lot more with your partner. But here's the thing: maybe in a couple of years' time, my answer will change. But right
Yeah,
now, my answer is best friend.
maybe if a girl watching this DMs
No, if
Rahib,
you say the girls are DMing me,
but you don't want a girl to DM you.
no, the girls are DMing Keep Yapping podcast, bro.
Oh,
Send
yeah,
in your
yeah.
suggestions.
And
Send
Rahib
in
will
your
respond
answers.
to you on there.
They don't know who admin is yet. They don't know who admin is.
It's Rahib.
They don't know who the admin is.
It's Rahib. So if you wanna if you're a girl watching this and you want Rahib to save you from a train, um
No, but here's the
hit him up
thing.
now.
Here's the thing, yeah. I will never be driving in the middle of saying that you never know if your car stops in the middle of
Nah,
the
you never
railway.
know.
So I saw one the other video of it the other day where a truck driver he went forward, it was open, and then some idiots blocked him in from the other side. Well, there's
No.
a red light, it's green saying, nah, he's at a moment he's trying to reverse back, barrier shut. He can do anything. But guess what? He survived. So you know how you got the front of the truck, and then you got like the
Yeah.
back end's just all the cargo. All the cargo just gone everywhere. But then his actual van part stayed intact.
I seen one, and it was I'm pretty sure it was a van as well. But the guy was trying to like maneuver and stuff. And I'm sorry, I don't care how much the van costs. I don't care how much the barrier costs. I'm mowing down that barrier in whatever car I'm in.
Even my car, I'd mow down the
Yeah,
barrier.
yeah. I'm using my 1 liter Polo, and I'm taking out that barrier. I'm not losing my car all my life for a train.
Okay, then what happens though if your car just genuinely just stops? You jump out and
Oh,
then.
then I'm hopping out. I'm hopping out. I'm gone.
Bro, imagine you struggling to
You
open
know
the door.
the second that car doesn't, the second I turn the key in that car and it doesn't go, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the key. I'm not even taking
Yeah,
the
you gotta
key.
leave the key.
I'm just whipping
Actually,
the
you know
door
what?
open, and I'm not cutting out that way. I'm cutting out backwards. I'm not even letting the door going around the door or nothing. I'm just going backwards. I'm going straight. Boom. I'm
Oh
out of
yeah.
there.
Okay, now that's another conversation. Are you going towards where you were gonna meant to go, or are you going back on yourself? So you jumped out the car. Surely you run back on yourself because like the door
I'm running
opens
back
that
on
way.
myself.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Actually, no. Do you
Sorry,
think
my
that?
biggest problem is not getting to my destination in that issue. My biggest problem is that I'm about to get killed by a train, and I now have no way home.
See, here's the thing. That's why you guys take the key out, bro. So you get your car house keys.
So you get your house keys.
Bro, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. My younger brother just home. He's gonna have his AirPods in, man. Answer the door. Bro, that's actually kind of scary, you know. Imagine like,
You know, I was thinking that the other day because I wanted to get some new noise cancelling headphones, and I was watching a review about these new Sony ones because Sony like make the best headphones, and the guy was like, "Yeah, they have the best active noise cancelling." Now, obviously, it's nice to have noise cancelling, like when you're in a busy place, when you're commuting, when you're traveling, all of that stuff. But he goes, I was walking down the road and it was kind of scary because I kept having to look everywhere to see if cars were coming because I couldn't hear them. And I was like, okay, now I'm questioning, like, when would I be using these? Because,
it's just studying or like when you're working. That's it.
but even
And
then,
the gym.
don't you need to hear a fire alarm?
But yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it in the gym. Yeah, it's actually important to still have the background
Yeah.
noise.
I feel like there's not many places where you should actually not be able to hear anything.
It's genuine if you're working or studying. That's it.
But then again, I'm saying even
A
then, let's
fire
say you're in
alarm
like a
work in the
public
office. Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah,
Let's say
public
you're in
place.
like uni study center or whatever.
Library, bro. Just call it library, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's say you're in the library at the uni, yeah,
Yeah.
and the fire alarm goes off. Let's say you're tucked away in a corner somewhere.
Don't worry, bro. This noise cancelling headphones gonna save you. You're gonna block everything.
Yeah, plug the fire out.
You ever see that like meme of like that cartoon and like just fire around him and then you just sit on his desk?
No, sorry.
You make him. I'm making you sound like an uncle actually.
Yeah. Or
Get down with the
you
kids,
just
bro.
sound like
Just
a
get down
chronically
with the
on mine.
kids.
Like Prince Andrew.
Bro, we can't keep giving him promo, bro. The 100,000
promo.
viewers.
Sorry,
100,000.
promo, bro. I think he's got enough promo.
Bro, this is the biggest podcast in the UK.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It will be if everyone
He
subscribes
likes.
and likes.
I think we should put ad break in.
I
But
think
anyway,
we should get on to the next.
no, but hold on.
Go on.
Comments. Let us know.
Oh
You
yeah,
saving
what would
your-
you do? What would you do?
You save your partner, or are you saving your best friend of 20 years?
I'm voting partner. He's voting
Best friend of 20
best friend.
years.
Comment Team Aaron or Team Rahib in the comments.
They just comment partner or best friend.
Now make it big.
Time to get competitive. A fan's favorite. This one's kind of starting to become, a
Yeah,
lot of
people
interactions.
seem to be liking this section.
Podiums.
Podiums.
Now let's get into this.
Yeah. Oh,
Give us
I'm
one.
going first. So, the first podium for today is top 3 spicy dip burgers in Birmingham. I know you guys saw the short of me and Rahib. We had to cut that episode because we just started scrapping about them.
We both ended up in 80.
Yeah, both of us, and then we ended up getting smash burgers afterwards.
Yeah, man. Dip burgers one of the menu.
Yeah, we ended up getting a chickers.
Don't get me started on chicken.
Chickers is hit or miss for me.
Chicken's ass.
Yeah, sometimes I've had it and it's been nice. Sometimes I've had it and it's been kind of dry.
Chicken's cheeks, man. But shall I give you number 3 then?
Go on, give me your number 3 for top 3 spicy dip burgers in Birmingham. What's your number 3?
Number 3. 3 in 1.
Funnily enough, I've gone the same place. I've also gone 3 in 1 at number 3.
You know why I went 3 in 1 at number 3?
Why is that?
Because I couldn't think of anywhere else to do a spicy dip burger. But here's the thing: when they opened, they were very good. They gave a thick piece of chicken.
Oh yeah.
It tasted decent, but then that's because that's the first one in Brum. So that was our step into the.
I think when it opened, it was the only one that I'd had.
Exactly.
That's why I liked it.
So then we liked it, but then guess what? Now it's just
Better ones
taste.
have popped up, in my opinion.
No spice. Is it spicy at all?
I just think the chicken, the actual piece of chicken, too fat. It feels like it's not an enjoyable experience, in my opinion.
One time tried that a double,
I remember when I went with Ibi the first time, he
double.
told me to get the double because he's a big lad. all my boys are massive. Yeah, I'm 5'6" and I'm built like that. I can't eat like them, so I go and they go, bro, trust me, you're not gonna be full unless you get a double. So I said, well, I'm gonna get a double. Bro, I was full after like 4 bites, man.
You know what I had to do? I had to take one
Patty out, have a single,
and then
and then you just got this other patty ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 in 1. I do think 3 in 1 smash burger.
Is it all right?
Quality for money.
It's really good.
Out of this world. Very good. If you think about the value for money with their smash burgers, very, very
It's like
good.
£4 something.
Yeah, for their 6 ounce.
It's like, which is
very good.
It's pretty good, But his thing, their chips are ass.
You think? I don't mind.
They're one of the worst chips I've ever had. They have no taste. Maybe they don't put enough salt on, but they just.
But see,
zero taste.
I always had salt to my fries. So.
No, but you know the loaded chips, the loaded fries. He just put a bit of Algerian sauce on and then like some chives.
Hear the way Ryan just called you like idiots. Make sure you spit in his
Spring
food
onions.
next time.
Nah, man. So my number one all the way. But number two, okay, you might have gone the exact same, which doesn't look good.
Go on.
Chicken spice.
No, no, no. We've got some differentiation here.
Okay, so do you know why I went chicken spice number
Go on,
two?
tell me.
It actually is for the value for money. Their Munchbox is one of the best value for money Munchboxes in Birmingham, maybe in the whole UK. You get the
I have
burger, you get the two strips, you get two wings, you get chips, you get doner, all for £8 to £10. I think it's £10.
I've gone somewhere very different, and I'm actually very surprised this isn't in your top three. I've gone Sarni's.
Are you classing that as a dip burger?
100%. It is a burger that has been dipped in sauce.
I think I said a spicy dip
But
burger
you
though,
think
because
about, you're
they
talking
got all the
about,
other ones. They got the Hawaiian one.
no,
They got the
yeah, yeah, but I'm saying you can get a spicy dip burger there, right? Exactly. And you're talking about the Munchbox. Tell me anything in that
okay, okay, okay,
Munchbox
okay,
is
okay, okay,
better
okay, okay. It's not.
than Sarni's loaded fries.
It's not better, but here's the thing. Bro, chicken spice for a spicy dip burger. We're talking about spicy dip burgers. We're not talking about Munchboxes. That's another
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. But I'm talking about you get that the burger only comes with Sarni's does two things.
Two things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they literally do two things. They do a burger and they do a fries.
No, they
Yeah.
got wrap as well.
Oh, they do wraps.
Yeah, they do wraps.
Wallahi, I didn't know that. Wallahi, I didn't know that.
But
But I'm saying you've got to get the loaded fries with the burger, and the loaded fries are an enjoyable experience.
my only thing is on technicality. I want the comments to let us know. Does Sarni's class as a spicy dip chicken burger? Would you class it as a spicy dip chicken burger?
Let's find out.
But
Let's actually
in
find
number
out.
one, hold on. We're gonna go number one.
Wait. Let me get some clarification here because I could be wrong. I might have to pick another place.
Because guess what?
Go on.
It's a podcast, bro. They ain't waiting.
No, they
So
are.
I'm
This
gonna give
is
you
long form content.
I'm gonna give you a monologue in terms of why I think chicken spice is so underrated.
Yeah, go
For
on.
value for
Cook.
money. Even the grilled chicken burger, I had it and I was like, sometimes grilled chicken burgers, they get quite dry sometimes. A lot of people make it really, really dry. But wow, they get it perfect. Their chips are decent. It's just so like if I'm on Ladypool Road, I'm going chicken spice over 3-in-1. I don't think I've actually stepped foot in 3-in-1 in a long, long time.
Okay, would you not say that? That's firecracker. Right, would you not say that's spicy dip burger?
It's a weird one because when I think of spicy dip burger, I think of like their main aspect is a spicy dip burger. So I'm thinking of the same thing. Whereas that is, I class that as a different kind of. When I think of Sarnies, I think of Munchbox. When I think of Toronto's, I think of dip burger. When I think
Okay,
of
you know what?
3-in-1,
We're
I
gonna
think
edit
of.
out this like 2 minute section. Yeah. Of me
Okay,
looking
in
it
my
up,
number,
because you've just given away the number one.
the
for
number
both of
one
us.
is they need
Okay,
to sponsor us.
wait. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Right, give me your number one.
The number one, the unanimous number one. Anyone who's in Birmingham who has taste buds would know. The number one is Toronto Crispies. Sponsor us.
You ain't getting no arguments from me. I want to be in a Toronto's Crispy t-shirt next week if I could. I would happily rep that place. Their burger, their wings.
They're
10 out of
everything.
10.
I need to try their wrap.
I'm being honest. I don't say this often, right? For like a regular burger spot, but their food is up there 9 out of 10 for the experience of it.
Every single bite is good. I genuinely,
I've never had anything that I've gotten from there has never been bad.
I've never had one bad experience. If you like your wings, their spicy dip wings, yeah.
Oh my god.
The flats, like, it melts in your mouth.
Oh,
And a fried chicken melting in your mouth is kind of crazy.
I can't lie, genuinely. I'm actually gonna say I like their wings even more than I like their burger. Their burger's unreal. Their burger's the best one in Birmingham, 100%. But their wings are it's crazy how good they are.
Nah, I think the wings are unreal. The wings are unreal.
wings
But
are
the
so
burger, bro,
good.
the burger's unreal. But here's the thing: their chips, their fries are
Very nice.
I genuinely never really have fries that are that nice. No one actually does nice fries, but their fries are like you can constantly munch their fries.
You know, I want to give an honorable mention to somewhere.
Who?
OGs.
I went OGs yesterday.
They're good in it.
Didn't have the burger, had the pizza. Uh, but
Bro, I'm
no,
being
they're
honest.
not. No, no, it's not.
No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I know
Yeah.
what you're gonna say.
£8 Munchbox. Yeah. You get
What?
a spicy dip burger. You get spicy donut. You get three spicy tenders, and you get loaded fries. Yeah, and a drink. Yeah.
It's in the pizza box as well.
It comes in a pizza box. Yeah. Value for money. I don't know. And the thing is, yeah, I'll give it to you. The doner, it's good. It's not amazing. The loaded fries, pretty standard. The tenders, nice. Burger, nice. But value for money, you're not getting that anywhere else.
But his thing is cheaper food.
Oh, it's
It's below.
definitely pigeon.
No, no, the food's below average. But here's the thing: because it's so cheap, it makes it
The
nicer.
package is above average.
It's like a Shein haul.
Yeah, it's like Timu.
It's like a haul of like clothes.
It's like finding something good on Timu.
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on to another podium.
Go on.
The next podium we're going for is top three American cartoons. So by this I mean though anything that is cartoon visualized that's produced in America,
Yeah,
adult
can't
or
lie.
children.
You're getting smashed at this one, bro.
Give me a third then.
All right. Third place. I'm going childhood classic. Yeah. Cartoon Network. OG Ben 10.
I didn't go down that route, but I respect it. Now explain.
Okay. Explain. Well, I mean, look, you were a kid once. Yeah.
I was.
Ben 10 was the GOAT. Ben 10 had everyone walking around with a fat green watch on their wrist. Bro, he was sick. It was it was that is the dream. The dream was to be Ben 10, to find this device that could give you all these magical powers. And it was also, it wasn't just like, it was a kids show that dealt with very adult themes. If you look back at it, like you look at when they're dealing with some of the races and like racism, difference in dealing with species, aliens that have dealt with like genocide and stuff. And you look back and you're like, wow, that was some heavy subject matter for a kids show. But they package it, it's easily digestible for a child to also learn about what's right, what's wrong. And the biggest thing about OG Ben 10 was not to be too overconfident, not to be arrogant, yeah, to keep yourself humble and work hard.
Imagine if Ben 10 was raised in London. That watch is getting nicked. That watch is getting nicked. But my number three. Now you're gonna kick yourself. You maybe have this one on your list.
Well,
When you talk about adventure, when you talk about doing missions with the boys, they resemble boys' friends. Phineas and Ferb.
oh, oh, you know what?
Here's the thing,
Phineas
yeah.
and Ferb was sick, you know.
You didn't think about it, did you?
I didn't. Phineas and Ferb, I somehow missed them off my list.
Now, here's the thing about Phineas and Ferb is they constantly were just on a mission to do, like, they were the most spontaneous people. They are the most spontaneous people in the world.
Mm.
Genuinely, they would just do a mission. Like, they genuinely would succeed in their missions. Whatever they wanted to do, they do. And it's all in one summer holiday. Think about it
Bro,
that way.
bro, they were doing all that stuff in one day during their parents' shift, bro. Imagine their parents are like accountants or something. They've gone to work, they've done some accounting, come home. In meantime, whilst all they've accomplished for the day is accounting, their kids have built a roller coaster. The kids have found out what the plastic bit at the end of a shoelace is called. AGLET. Don't forget it.
You know that question I said earlier on, the what would you do? Save your best friend or your partner? Bro, Phineas is saving Ferb, Ferb saving Phineas. Guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah.
Guaranteed.
But
Like
that's
they,
brothers.
they,
They're brothers. That's
they
fine.
bro, they're just a on-road duo.
You know what?
But
I as much as I appreciate that, I think the only one I would have swapped that out for would probably have been Ben 10. But there's an argument to be made for
okay,
either. The other two I wouldn't have swapped out for Phineas and Ferb.
give you a second.
And my second personal favorite, I gotta go Rick and Morty, man. I know you're not on the vibe, but I'm telling you, anyone that's watched Rick and Morty, bro, the writing of that show is incredible, and some of the premises it deals with is, bro. that show can make me laugh harder than any other cartoon, and can also genuinely have me on the verge of tears more than any cartoon. It is so depressing at some points and so hilarious at other points. It's I don't see anybody else hitting those notes. And also, if you watch the episode entitled the Hole, I think it is. There's two episodes I'd say to anybody, right? Rick Lantis mix up and the Hole. Those two episodes are better than half of the movies that are currently out. I'm being dead ass, and they're like 20-minute episodes.
You did all this talking because my number two absolutely batters your number two. Number two, I went The Simpsons.
Oh, nah,
No, here's the thing
overhyped.
about the Simpsons. Everyone knows about The Simpsons. They made a movie out of it. They made a game. Do you remember the game?
Yeah, the game was
Do you
sick.
remember the mobile game as well? They made a mobile game
Nah,
out of The Simpsons as
I
well.
just remember the game on the DS.
And I didn't ever play on PlayStation.
Yes,
That one where like
PlayStation
but it's
2
like
or 3, I think it
yeah.
was.
But here's the thing about The Simpsons. Why I chose it personally. They still do it to this day. Any time of the day, it's always on Channel 4, you know. Do you remember putting
Mm.
on TV, Channel 4, 104, on Skybox?
Don't get me wrong, it's great. It's iconic. I don't
Bro,
think it's battering Rick and Morty.
no, trust me, like, with The Simpsons, you watch it and you'd be like, oh, I remember that. I remember that happened. Like, you can, it's the one of the series you can go and just tune in and you'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I understand it. You don't have to, like, be watching the whole series to understand, oh, that's happened, that's happened. You
I'm
know the
gonna
characters.
I'm gonna go really. People are gonna hate this. I think genuinely, out of all the cartoons, The Simpsons is the most overhyped one. I don't find it funny.
Everyone, send this guy hate.
I don't
His
find I
name's
don't
Aaron Ahmed.
uh,
Send this guy hate.
I don't watch The Simpsons and I'm like, oh, that was really fun. Like the way I laugh at like Rick and Morty, yeah, I wouldn't laugh like that at
To
The
be honest, I don't
Simpsons.
actually laugh at The Simpsons. It's just I'm watching it and I'm somehow entertained.
Yeah, see, but you're not. But it's not dramatic. It's not pushing you to a verge of drama. So what is
Right,
it?
give us your number one then.
Right, number one. I've gone the goat of cartoons. Yeah, I guarantee you, whatever you say is not touching my one. Yeah, I've gone Avatar: The Last Airbender. Don't even make it, bro. Don't, because you think they're gonna hate on me for The Simpsons. I got people that will come to your house for Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro.
Like that's not an American cartoon.
It is an American cartoon. It was produced by Nickelodeon.
Here's the thing. I didn't even grow up poor. I just didn't watch Nickelodeon growing up. We didn't get Nickelodeon.
You didn't get
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
bro, we didn't pay for Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah, Nickelodeon was free view. I swear.
It wasn't.
I swear it was,
Bro, Nickelodeon, like, all you got on Freeview
bro.
was CBBC,
I'm saying,
CTV, CITV.
I'm saying now, you could watch Avatar: The Last Airbender now and be entertained,
I'm just not gonna watch it.
and you would learn so much.
The one you said is not gonna relate to many people.
Now, trust me. Most people watching this who grew up on cartoons are gonna relate to that. Bro,
I
Avatar: The
actually want
Last
to know, you know.
Airbender. It had so much. It had so much wisdom. It had so much development. It dealt with such like insane issues, but it was episodic, so they didn't feel as intimidating as you were going through the show. And it also had, without a doubt, in any show, any TV show ever, the best character development arc for a character with Prince Zuko.
Bro, you're waffling too much, man.
I'm yapping
Yeah.
and I'm yapping correctly.
But here's the thing: you did all this talking because my number one, I reckon all the comments are gonna be like, "Wow, this guy's got absolute cartoon knowledge."
Okay.
The one, the only Family Guy. Now, here's the thing about Family Guy is that's
Oh.
so you know how I put the Simpsons there? 'Cause I put the Simpsons there out of respect, but
Yeah.
Family Guy is actually funny. Like you watch it, you're laughing out loud. You actually engage,
100%. Family Guy is the funniest cartoon.
and that's why it's the number one cartoon.
Nah.
It just is like you can look as a kid, you may not understand what's going on, but as an adult, you're watching, you're like, you know what, that's flipping
Bro, Family
crazy.
Guy's some of the stuff Family Guy's hilarious, man.
Some of the stuff like it's just
Who's your
too good.
favorite guy from Family Guy? Who's your favorite character?
Stewie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he the one you find funniest, or he's just like your favorite? Who's the
I,
one you find the funniest?
I find
For
Stewie
me,
the funniest. No.
the funniest one for me is Quagmire.
Quagmire,
Bro,
bro,
some of the stuff he says.
Quagmire with Prince Andrew's, like that's who Prince Andrew's thinks
Bro,
he is.
Quagmire makes Prince Andrew look like a good guy,
Guy.
man.
I was walking up on TikTok earlier on, and so it was, what's the dog called again?
What's the what?
The dog.
Oh, Brian.
Brian, yeah,
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah.
Brian was a security guard at no, he wasn't. He was an a flight attendant.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah, so he's now gonna sniff Quagmire's like dabbler
yeah.
is, and he just say like what he ate, and then what he did last night, he said, "Oh, yeah, two women and one man," and then Quagmire's like, "No, he was in Thailand. They were in Thailand." That adds the context. Yeah, he went Thailand. Uh,
Okay, I think. Do you
so
want to
I
get
think
into
that's
the
the
last
one. I'll get to the
podium?
last podium. Uh, I think this one will be a pretty easy one. Kind of leading on from it. Top three duos.
Right.
So Brian and Stu are kind of a duo, you know. They're not
Brian and
in my
Stewie
thingy.
are good duo. I've got a pretty solid top three.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you my number three.
Go on, you go your number three first.
We've already mentioned them.
Okay.
Phineas and Ferb.
Ooh.
Unreal chemistry. I think
Yeah.
chemistry wise, they're on another level. And like there may be more chemistry in thing one, thing two.
I've got a different route.
Yeah.
The second you actually gave me the ideas list for the podiums,
You
first one I
definitely
read was top three duos.
I know who you went.
And the first duo that came into my head was Ant and Dec.
Oh
British
no.
classic. They're so hilarious, ups and downs. And you know what? I just remember my childhood watching like any TV show in the UK, they were presenting it. And they were just so funny.
You say childhood like I still don't watch Ants and Dec. Like
I don't really see that much of them now. But
I'm actually annoyed I didn't go Ants and Dec, you know.
yeah,
Because I actually watch TV. That's annoying.
yeah,
Because second place,
yeah.
I went Tom and Jerry. So is it kind of a
Are they a
theme going
duo
on?
or are they like rivals? Would you say?
I
I
should have
think
I should have Tom and Jerry my other one as well, you know.
I think they're enemies more
No,
than
they're not.
more than
No,
okay.
they're a duo. The show is about Tom and Jerry, and like they're polar opposites, but well and truly, they both want the same thing. They actually both are so similar.
What do they want?
They both just want to be loved. They both care about each other. But guess what? They're trying to kill each other at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship. That's basically Tom and Jerry. If you don't actually understand the whole point
I
of it,
wouldn't call Tom and Jerry a duo though.
they are a duo. They're
I'd say they're like enemies.
Give me another character in Tom and Jerry.
What do you mean?
Give me someone else
The
character.
that big dog. I think his name's like Frank or something. The big one.
All right, give me a second then.
Well, despite the fact that we just had that little tiff, my second duo is Aaron and Ryan for hosting the Keep Yapping podcast.
Surprised that wasn't at first. No, but here's the thing. I'm humble.
Ah,
I couldn't give myself flowers, you know.
I think we've got more chemistry than Ant and Dick.
That's a big statement, you know. But oh, bro,
Yeah.
I love to host a TV show.
I think that would be jokes. I think we'd kill it.
What? Okay, what TV show would you want to do? Like, what kind of concept?
Can I be honest? As much as I don't like, I really don't like shows like I'm a Celeb and all of this stuff, like reality TV.
Yeah,
It kind of bores me now. Whereas like when I was younger, I enjoyed it. But I would love to actually host I'm a Celeb. I feel like that would be so fun. Taking the piss out of them whilst they're doing the Bush Tucker trials would be hilarious.
Ant loves that, you know. By the way,
Yeah,
Ant's the one who
he's
gets
a
the most
proper
joy out of
wind
it.
up, man. He's
Yeah,
a proper
yeah, yeah.
wind up.
They can hear him laugh, you know,
Yeah,
all the time. Like
and
the
that's the thing that I always found really funny.
no
is
more
that,
rage bait, you know.
is that he was
Rage baiter.
rage baiting
He still
so
does.
much. Does he still do it?
Yeah, like, I remember last year he did it quite a bit, but it
Is
kind
he
of
back in Australia now?
yeah. That
'Cause I
Wales
remember
one was rubbish. Oh
I
my
remember
god.
it was in Wales. Was it in
Yeah.
Wales for like a while?
It was in Wales for like 2 years. Didn't watch one of them. Watched the first one. The Mo Farah was in it, I think.
Okay.
Had Naughty Boy.
Do you
But
wanna do
my
your
number, I give him my number two. But number
yeah
one. By the way, we're talking Anton Deck firstly. I want to say You know the Saturday Night Takeaway.
Mm,
That's a show I like to do. You know where you're just giving away stuff
yeah.
and like you're just interacting with the crowd.
I,
Can't like that's just I was doing a podcast
I like when they do
show
when they do the like telling someone what to do with like the earpieces.
undercover one.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh
doing.
my
I
God.
love it because I actually do stuff like that. So
Yeah.
doing it on a show would be so fun.
His thing. We can actually just do on a YouTube video. You know.
We probably could. You know
Genuinely,
what?
you know if like if like they account this, we get like a 50K subs.
Mm,
I'd start doing like in real life stuff.
yeah, I don't mind. If
Okay.
this video gets,
No, this video is not going to get 50K.
I'm
like,
not saying 50K. I'm trying to think of a number.
Remember, I've got a full-time job, by the way.
Yeah, that's true actually. If Rahib becomes unemployed, we'll do it.
I'm gonna have to dial in what I say now. In first place, I went for Mario and Luigi.
Dead duo. Most of the time, it's just Mario by himself.
You're gonna cause a lot of hate there. Here's the thing, as you can tell, I did not put much thought process into my list. I went straight cartoons.
Best Mario game of all time: Super Mario Galaxy 2. Mario's on his own the whole time. Mario Galaxy. Mario's on his own the whole time. Tell me a game where you play as Mario and Luigi through the whole thing.
That's true, you know. You've actually kind of got a point, but you know Mario Kart.
The only time they're together is Mario Kart, and that's because everyone else is there.
Okay, here's the thing. You know one of my favorite movies I watched? I watched it last year was the Mario movie.
Oh, the new one that came out. The like animated one.
Yeah.
That one was good, you know.
Bro, it was emotional, you know.
It was. I enjoyed that, and I have to say,
But Mario does carry. I found that
the visuals were insane.
Mario does carry.
Yeah, but for my number one, I've 100% washed you on this list, bro. I'll be honest. Salt and pepper.
Nah, not everyone likes pepper.
Bro, you've lost your damn mind.
Not everyone likes pepper.
You're going to tell me Mario and Luigi is a better duo than Salt and Pepper. Bro, salt and pepper.
Not everyone has pepper. People have salt, and some people just have pepper.
You've lost your damn mind, bro.
No, Mario and Luigi, yeah?
Wallahi, you cooked.
When you see Mario somewhere, you're like, oh, where's Luigi?
No, you're not. No, you're not, because you play the whole game as just Mario, bro. You play the whole game as just Mario.
Here's the thing, yeah.
Bro, you've lost your damn mind.
Go on my table in my kitchen, yeah? Go on to the kitchen. All you're going to see on the table is salt, no pepper. Where's pepper? Pepper ain't around, bro. Pepper's in the drawer. Pepper's in the drawer. Whereas Mario and Luigi...
Bro, you're actually cooked if you're not saying salt and pepper.
You think Mario can just do all the plumbing himself? No, he needs to
plumbing.
The plumbing.
We're talking about what he's actually doing as a plumber, bro.
In the movie, bro. They did a shocking job as a plumber, though.
Yeah, exactly. So they can't be that good of a duo, can they?
Here's the thing. It's just like, you know, a couple of weeks ago in like episode 2 of the podcast, the two business majors, they do everything together. Mario and Luigi. Okay, they may not do everything together, but salt and pepper doesn't do everything together.
You don't have to do everything together to be a duo. But when you say salt, you think pepper. When you say pepper, you think salt. When you go to a restaurant, both of them are there next to each other. How many restaurants do you think there are in the world? How many of those restaurants have multiple tables? And on how many of those tables are salt and pepper stood there next to each other? Don't play with me, bro. Come on. You know I cooked on that one.
You know salt, yeah. Sometimes I go to restaurants with just salt there, bro. And sometimes, you know what, they give chili flakes.
Yeah, I'm getting rage baited right now, honestly.
Do you want to know what's mad?
Right, I'm going to dash this mic at you, bro.
Do you want to know what's mad? Do you know what number one should have been?
What?
Actually, probably should have been Ant and Dec, you know. Now think about it.
Over salt and pepper.
No, but here's the thing. Ant and Dec, they do everything together. Remember when Dec went into rehab? No, Ant went into rehab.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Down, shadow.
Ant went into rehab and then Holly Willoughby came.
She was alright.
It wasn't Ant and Dec. They need to be together, and that's what I realised. So, you know when salt's on table and like there's no pepper?
I do like Holly Willoughby. I think she's funny.
But Holly Willoughby on herself now, because not Philip Schofield.
Yeah. Philip Schofield,
Prince Andrew,
aka the Prince Andrew of ITV.
Prince Andrew of British TV. But no, I think you win on Ant and Dec. But comment, let us know. I think Mario and Luigi's better than salt and pepper. to me, that was a successful podcast. That was an amazing podcast. Things got quite fiery, and that's why you had a cutscene just there because I had to call for backup. And I went to the kitchen.
And
Had
what, you
to.
found Mario and Luigi? Dickhead.
But guess what? Guess what? You didn't find Pepper, did you?
Shut up.
That was in another drawer. I had to lock it away from you.
Bro, I'm gonna crash out in a second.
Well, luckily for you, I'm not going to be as peak. I'm not going to kick you out of my house like Prince Andrew. One final word for Prince Andrew and one final word for everyone. Finally, make sure you like, subscribe, share, get it out there. But
Most importantly, keep yapping.